Hi everybody and welcome back. I'm so excited to begin our 4th week of online learning. We're going to continue in our health with diseases that spread. So our joke of the day is a little comic down here, alright? It was between looks like two co-workers at the CDC, the Centers for Infectious Diseases. And the one coworker says, "Love the paisley pants," because paisley is a pattern. And the other coworker says, "Paisley," and then you can see it looks like little amoebas or germs are crawling on his pants. Ah ha ha! Ah ha! Okay, alright, next one. Our job today. So we have 3 TEKS or 3 standards that we're pulling from, but we have one objective. So our TEKS 4.2a, describe how health behaviors affect body systems. 4.4c, describe the short-term and long-term harmful effects of tobacco, alcohol, and other substances, such as physical, mental, social, and legal consequences. And then TEKS 4.5c, discuss ways in which prevention and transmission of disease are affected by individual behaviors. So we're going to take all those and we're going to put them into one objective. So our objective, the learner will identify the 4 main causes of chronic illness and diseases that are a result of these causes. So we're identifying the 4 main causes of chronic diseases, those diseases that take a long time, that last for a long time or keep coming back. So the definition of chronic disease is a disease that lasts a long time or comes back from time to time, often over the course of an entire lifetime, so someone's entire life. So chronic diseases have 4 main causes. 1, pathogens. We learned about pathogens already. 2, environmental factors. 3, harmful habits. And 4, inherited traits. So we're going to dive in just a little bit more into what these look like. So pathogens. So pathogens can cause chronic diseases. So what happens is bacteria, viruses, or other pathogens that are carried by ticks, mosquitoes, or other agents, they will enter the body. And here are some of the diseases that they can cause. They can cause Lyme disease, Rocky Mountain spotted fever, West Nile virus, and encephalitis. All things you do not want to mess around with. Now, here are some ways that you can prevent or even treat these diseases or prevent these diseases. You can wear long sleeve shirts and tuck pants into boots, and also use sprays to keep ticks or mosquitoes off. Now, it's more likely, there are areas that are specific that are more likely to have these disease carrying mosquitoes or ticks, and that's namely like hot, humid areas, the woods. So if you're in any of those areas, using any of these ways of preventing and treating those diseases is so key. Next, we have environmental factors. So here are some environmental factors: secondhand smoke, staying in the sun too long, and allergens. So secondhand smoke can cause lung cancer. The sun, if you're in it for too long, can cause skin cancer. And then allergens can cause allergic reactions. So skin rashes, difficulty breathing, all those kinds of things. Now, in order to prevent lung cancer, try your best to stay away from secondhand smoke. With skin cancer, don't get sunburned. Use sunscreen SPF 15 or higher. And then with allergies can be treated with various medicines. It just depends on your body's specific needs. Next, we have harmful habits. So here are some of the harmful habits that you can have. So abusing alcohol, abusing tobacco, harmful eating habits, or a big lack of exercise. If you abuse alcohol and tobacco, you can get diseases like alcoholism, liver disease, and lung disease. So in order to prevent those, don't drink alcohol or smoke cigarettes, and when it is legal for you to do so, don't abuse it. Then, with harmful eating habits and your lack of exercise, those can cause things like heart disease, obesity, and type 2 diabetes. In order to prevent these from happening, eat healthful foods and follow dietary guidelines. Look at my plate. And then get physical activity every day, of course. And last, inherited traits. So some diseases are inherited traits that are passed from birth parents to offspring, so they're kids. And then some of those diseases could be cystic fibrosis, sickle cell disease, and hemophilia. Preventing and treating these diseases requires long-term treatment, often by a doctor. All right, so your assignment, you have an MOL in Google Forms, and make sure that you submit that MOL. It is part of your grade. Then you will have a closed reading passage for your assignment. Make sure that you fill in the blanks and use all the information that you've learned from today and context clues from the text. Then your lesson extension. Choose from one of the inherited diseases that we talked about in this lesson, cystic fibrosis, sickle cell anemia, or hemophilia, and research it further. Write a brief report of the disease, identifying its cause and symptoms, among other facts about the disease. Write 5 to 6 complete sentences minimum. Your report should include the name of the disease, the cause of the disease, symptoms, who is likely to get the disease, so are men more likely to get it than women, etc., about how many people worldwide have the disease, and any other facts that you find that you want to add. So let's review. Our job today was to identify the 4 main causes of chronic illness and diseases that are a result of these causes. So remember, first we have pathogens and some diseases that are a result of this: Lyme's disease, Rocky Mountain spotted fever, West Nile virus, and encephalitis. Okay, then we have environmental factors and some of the diseases that can be caused from environmental factors: liver disease, skin cancer, lung cancer, allergies. I'm sorry, not liver disease. But yeah. And then if we look at if we look at harmful habits, then we get into liver disease, alcoholism, and things like that. And then so last is inherited traits, and we look at things like cystic fibrosis, sickle cell anemia, and hemophilia. Alright guys, I am so proud of how you guys have been continuing to learn. Make sure that we are persisting through this time. I know we're not in the classroom together, but I miss you all very much, and I'm so glad that we even get to connect in this way. So I will see you next time. Bye guys!